So while you're still single, it is not a single person is not the person that is suffering. You're actually very lucky. You're not disadvantaged.
Yeah, that's right.
You're still at.
That's right. Like you're single and thriving.
Do you get?
Yes.
So it is.
Okay, so the next question is, how do I prepare myself for marriage while I'm still single? All the single ladies say hi. Okay.
Okay, so how do you prepare yourself for marriage when you're still single, while you're still single? It's simple. You read, you study, you pray. You read books, you study, study God and yourself, and then you pray. Actually, it's not as simple as it is. You have to find yourself first, right? Because as a married person, I think you're going to get busy with a lot of things. Your husband, children, etc., wife duties, in-law duties. Yeah, so you have to find yourself first. So while you're still single, it is not a single person is not the person that is suffering. You're actually very lucky being single. You're not disadvantaged.
Yeah, that's right.
You're still at.
That's right. Like you're single and thriving.
Do you get?
Yeah.
So it is your opportunity to shine.
Yeah.
To find your purpose.
Yeah.
Stay there. Develop yourself. Right. So read books, both about marriage, both about purpose, both about self-development, business, whatever it is there is.
Yeah.
For you read, you keep studying, study both the word, get to know God more, get to know yourself, study yourself, study books, study life, study people, learn from people's experience, because experience is not the best teacher. Experience is a good teacher, but it is not the best. Certainly not the best.
Because the Holy Spirit is the best teacher.
Yes, please. So you have to study and then pray. You cannot not pray. Prayer is an emphasis. You have to pray, because if you don't pray, you will marry wrongly. So prayer is an emphasis. As a single person, if you're wearing the consciousness of I'm single, I'm single, I'm single, I'm single, I think you're going to miss out on a lot of things.
Yes.
So you should be like, thank God I'm single now, so I can do a couple of other things, both for myself, right, and for my future, because prayer is an investment.
Yeah.
Knowledge is also an investment. So I think what you should do as a single person, pray, study, find yourself, right? Read books, listen to messages, ask questions, and just do a lot of things for yourself.
Okay, so just to add to what she's just said, it's also important for you while you're making this preparation. You know that you're going to get married, because one of the mistakes that we singles we make is that we don't plan for marriage, and then it gets to a particular age, pressure now begins to come. Now realize that I'm going to get married, though I want to have a have a man, and then suddenly you're not trying to now start putting things in place. You have to be conscious of the fact that you're going to get married one day.
Yeah.
So it's not the time for marriage. You not start preparing for. No, you start it now. It doesn't matter if it's 5 years time. You start it now.
Exactly. Yes.
Very important. You start it now, because it's going to also help you to discern the person to marry when he comes. So it's good for you to know yourself, build capacity, and then it's good for you to know the kind of person that you need to fulfill your purpose. It's important to do that. It's not when the time comes now, let me start looking out. You know already what am I looking out for? Who do I need that would help me to fulfill purpose?
I think we're talking to just ladies now. For the men, this thing she said is like very, very important. I think this is the major. You have to plan ahead. Some men, they are like, I'm 35. I'm still okay. Maybe I'll get married when I'm 37. So you will just chill. You're flexing. You're enjoying. You're doing for spiritual brothers. So you're praying and praying and praying. It's beautiful to pray, okay?
Yeah.
And you're not planning. And you wait till you're 37, and then you're like, man, I want to get married this year. And then you start cracking your head. Okay, it's not like that.
Yeah.
It's not like that.
Yes.
You have to plan.
Yeah. You
have to start saving from now. What do you ask questions? You know what and what takes place during that period. So you're saving your money. You're planning ahead. By this time I should have a house. If you want to, I should be staying here. I don't want to get married in some kind of place. I should be working, because I don't want to suffer somebody's daughter. You always say that. You have to plan ahead. So don't wait till that year or till that month. You want to get married this year. Okay, so what have you been doing for the past 5 years?
Exactly.
So plan, and it's the same thing for both gender, but since the man is like carrying most things, right?
Yeah.
You have to
Yes, and understand that you only be single once. Marriage is a lifetime thing. You cannot compare your years of being single to your years of being married. So don't be so eager to marry that you are like, when you begin to see couples, they're pressuring, you begin to feel this pressure. Oh God, I want my own man.
God,
you now start praying every day, God give, and you're not even
God, I want brother Femi.
Brother Femi. Like you want to pepper the singles, you want to do where to match, you want to have your own fan page. Marriage is for life, so calm down. What they call it? Calm down. You will get married, but ensure that you're prepared, so you marry the right person. As Christians, as believers, do we date or do we court? What do you say? I mean, what do you have to say? Do we date as Christians? Do we court? What's the difference between dating and courting? The word, they call it dating, but as believers, is it okay for us to call it dating, or should we call it courtship?
I think, what is courtship? Courtship is the whole step that they take when it's close to the marriage period. Yes, courtship is like after you've known each other for a long period of time, and then you're ready to get married. Your parents now know each other. Your parents are well aware, like both of you parents
taking active steps towards marriage.
Exactly, they are well aware of the relationship and everything. That's good. So in Nigeria, or Nigerians, or Gen Zs, better still, we have this let me put it like that, have this mindset that dating is the whole ungodly stuff where you get to be intimate. Like when I say intimate, I mean both sexually and all of that. So when you give somebody this I'm dating, they are looking at you like, look at this unbeliever, following man, all of that kind of thing, right? But actually, it's not like that, right? That's why Christians will just say, oh, I'm in a relationship, or oh, I have a partner, or oh, have a man cell or a damn cell, because using these terms make it seem spiritual and all of that, but in actual sense they are dating. So if we want to be honest with ourselves, Christians do date before they court. I think that's the normal way everybody is supposed to follow. You don't just jump into courtship, because even the whole friendship process where you are exhausting friendship, all of that, at some point you still date, because the person, your spouse, before it gets to your spouse, before it gets to your partner, or you will eventually leave that friendship level and it will enter another thing. So before you get to courtship is very close to marriage. Yes. So before you get to that place, you will still date. So I think it's just the mind where they say dating is very ungodly. But
okay, that makes a lot of sense. I think because of the way the world have painted dating is not like you guys are just having fun, you guys are just on serious, because as believers we are not dating for fun. We are not wasting our time
because we are bored.
Yeah, you understand? So as believers, I believe that there should be an intention to marry this person, and it will begin with friendship, wanting to know this person, hanging out and all that. And the word calls it dating, right? But in the real sense, like we know that we are working towards marriage. All right, so we have come to the end of this question and answer session. It's been beautiful talking about relationship and just define ourselves. And thank you so much, my dear sister and relationship warrior.
Thank you
for coming to this
session.
So all right, guys, peace out.